Welcome back. I don't know whether I should welcome you back or you guys are welcoming us back. Salbonani, lichona njani, mahwachini, maswera say. Sesibuyile, i-podcast yabantu le ibizo liyangazi nguJoyful Ncube siphuma phansi lapha esigodini embizingwe. Angambe ngedwa njengenjwayelo. Ijwayo.
MC Shaba thina esithi endleleni istempinkani. Sponsor sejwani phansi kona lebhela ka2 uyazi mfana iCauna Jena.
Cauna Jena.
Uyakuzwa igama lenelo.
Kyozo hayi ngiyaqala.
Iphela ndaba yakuzwe ngayo.
Yes.
Inga.
Nothi le phela ndaba.
Hayi into umsuladlile, usukhuluma ngale lapha. Sidama original awukayoza kutshela lapha ngayo. Cauna Jena thina phansi kona le ezihlahleni ezikhulu. Emaguswini impela salamukela abantu bakithi i-podcast yabantu njalo esinye isiqephu esihle kakhulu njengoba ejile uJofu ukuthi hayi bathi inqama mayibuyele emuva kancane iyayithatha amandla sibuye ngamanye amandla amakhulu kakhulu sibonga kakhulu bo producer bethu lapha Campro. Thank you so much for bringing yet another exciting yabona bafake that thing
the Jijon
that thing so sabuya ngamanye amandla amakhulu kakhulu.
Yes namhlanje sihambi sodwa samba logobela wethu
ezinkulu
abantu abasithwasisayo sithe thina futhi sizama ukulethela esematheni ngoba isikhathi esiningi singabuya sixoxe ngokunye osingakubukela maybe 10 years from now kuye luthi hayi lapha amadodalana bebekhuluma ngokuthi kodwa namhlanje sithe sokukhuluma ngokwenzakalayo
maybe before sikhwele siphambili si podcast yabantu sithanda ukuthi rest in peace to umfana laphana band leader insimbi zejwane uElvis Maeli Mathe onzima umfana osishiye singalindele impela kwabuhlungu izinhliziyo saphakamisa izwe sonke abekubuhlungu impela for such a young gentleman umfana ka94 to lose him buhlungu impela kubenzima because at the end of the day we had high hopes ukuthi umfana usazosiphakamisa kakhulu irumba yethu mani umculo ngani ukucwaswa kakhulu ngabantu abantu nje bengawuzwisisi but yabuye legenge le yabo Elvis Maeli insimbi zejwane yashaka abamnyama lengoma zakhona you know the boy was more of a prophet ukuthi noma kudlala ingoma zakhe so ukusizwa abantu azilingani laye ukusesaba manje umfana osisaba laye yini for a long time uNkulunkulu bebeyashesha laseBhayibhelini amaprofeti akukhi sithi dudu kumdeni labalandi bensimbi zejwane labantu bakithi lathi sesidelile sesivumile impela ukuthi hayi umfana akasekho
phambili
sicela sizwe sonke ukuthi hayi well there's nothing that we can do uNkulunkulu yenza ukuthanda kwakhe lapha sesibhedlela umfana uBrema usasesibhedlela lapha umeluleki moyo we wish you a speedy recovery lapho khona mfana we pray for you and we hope ukuthi isazokhala futhi indazi njengoba uthembisile and the rest of the boys abasalula emakhaya Chamisa John Master Oputsununi and all these other band members abalimalayo futhi engozini and thank you so much to people that assisted libanengi we wish see podcast yabantu singaliqamba lonke siliqede the likes of Ezra, the likes of DJ Mapresa, the likes of Oma Vesto, the likes of Kingdom Brief Funerals. Thank you so much for providing such a state-of-the-art funeral, a well-deserved funeral. And everyone, whoever manes aslichang omadlela singalibala singaliqedi bantu bakithi but masingakhuluma igama lakho ombazo omzo, we saw all what you did. Lasemakhaya, the councillors, the ministers, the government itself, how you honored. You know, it's not by chance. People, we might try and maybe to translate it otherwise.
Yeah.
But umthetho welizwe, it's not by chance ukuthi sabala amaqhawe sabala ama-artist but umfana was honored.
Yeah.
In hero status.
Yeah.
The army had to come bezodubula. That signified something big about the boy. So without wasting much time, you go begin to make a season. You go say rest in peace, lapana. Panting years you. What's that? Kumo, mawecha, mabaka Timothy. Please, siyawazi bo kini lapo Iqembu. Is a calendar as matota. Say Iqembu kubele pambili. Says that lads have been silesega and the whole country I know man pagiti bonke. Baza kubele sega. So you must have think swag. This is a podcast Yabantu.
Siyabonga. Ngamazwi angathi alobunzima kancane njengoba usethile umfowethu sesidelile sa accepta ngoba singa acceptanga ukuthi singahlala sikuye lento sihlale sesenhlungwini so namhlanje sithe sizoxoxa
kuze kona phambi ngahambi kakhulu you know it's so embarrassing aso episode yakho nazanga ngakho kodwa it's so embarrassing ukuthi umuntu wakithi kube ngo champion uthethisa umuntu wakithi lo ngaseko lo sethulele
lo menzeni
aso
isinto asikuvumi
abantu bakithi asisiqhatsheni ngokwakithi let's protect into zakithi asisiqhatsheni singabantu siphakamisa not ukuthi mawulwela abantu bakithi kumele ulwe si1 esinye movie abantu bakini ukuthi bakutshala it's very bad
you don't need to agree with me
sizwe silobuntu sizwe silotado we don't need to agree in everything that we say still pendulana sometimes masingazwana ningembona ukuthi we are enemies lento le kufuna ukuhotspota inzondo is very bad if you hate someone you hate uJofi don't try and push me into hating uJofi as well it is very bad bethi sikuze bona uJofi
vele siyabazi bayabuya kwesinye isikhathi befike bethi umo wenza ukuthi lo ukuthi oruthe baya kumo bethi uJoyi wenza ukuthi lo ukuthi siyalazi kodwa asisanga ukuthi sizoxoxa ngakho namhlanje sibuyela namhlanje ukuthi sizoxoxa ngokwenzakala ukhetho
ziyachisa mdala
2023 Zimbabwe elections presidential elections underway kunzima akekho ngathi manje nethi uyakwazi kodwa ngizofuna ukuthi siqale samukele our guest none other than umfowethu lo uncobe phela lo liseleke lambona ukwafika lapha phambilini uyaphinda futhi mfowethu sekwamukele
hayi ngiyajabula kakhulu hayi ukuqala ngingakakhulumi lutho ngicela ukuncoma into engiyibona la hayi umsebenzi okhanya
yes
yakhanya ngicela ukuthi uqhubekele phambili yazi njengayo lokuthuka ngithi joy
yes
selisezakalani no yakhanya ukuthi it was a well deserved rest as you said
welcome to podcast again podcast Yabantu sizokhuluma ngendaba zabantu ezenzakala namhlanje kwelakithi uyawazi ukuthi namhlanje kuseni ngithe ngivuka kube nzima to stay off the news social media there's a lot happening kodwa akekho kwaziyo kahle kahle ukuthi iqiniso kuyini ongamanga kuphi so vele sihlale indabeni we don't need to introduce you ngoba sebekwazi vele abantu already before we even go into the questions and what's happening what's your take on elections walonyaka
I can say iZimbabwe kokuqala ngiyisiya kuma elections yazakala ngeviolence ibe khona iviolence but not ngendlela liyane besiyayela of course it was worse than eka 2018 we have to say that there's a guy uthiwa ngoTinyashe Chitsunge owabulawayo eGlenview he was stoned amapolisa lawo aqhamuke esithi wachayiswa imoto i-truck then labanye bebechiselwa izindlu labezana bakhona bachiselwe izindlu but violence wasn't that much
lokucula kakhulu
chicken lokudliwa ichicken yeah for the first time ngiyezwa amachukela ngelenjongo yeah
plus no paying ndlovu kite ntsholo monke election time so I siyabonga this time kube chicken
exactly then kube so city right in the west ngomunye welokuthi ngithi mina hayi ama elections eZimbabwe can rig them ngeballot but this time uChamisa nasukuma athi ngiyekhoti ngirigiwe la menza besithi indoda hamba vele urigiwe because okokuqala sibonile ama twayini fast bafaka ama almost every polling station
exit poll survey
away but exit poll survey ibhaliwe ZanuPf uthathwa ama details akho usiyovota and kulabantu besikhulume lawo besithi bona bebethatha ama details akho besiyovota ukuthi nxa usuvela vote udlule futhi la thatha iphone number uthatha iID number ufike wena nxa une phone usishutele i-serial number ye ballot paper udlule lapho usitshela ungavota ngendlela no ukuthi uvotele bani so this is clear intimidation ukuthi uqeda lapho bafaka lento abayifaka emakhaya kuphela lapho esingasoze sibabone bafaka esemathawuni
ukuthi abantu abafoni khona ngabo internet
Mnangagwa ithi ufuna ukulibonisa ukuthi ngiyobani so ayila ndaba lokuthi then le ndaba ama ballot papers hayi madoda
ungakayi phambili ifazi nale yini what is that
into lokho kuthiwa is made up of ama-CIO, is made up of I forget the acronym uthi email and I will remember it
okay, all right.
Kule military intelligence, kule youth yezanu militia liyana, there is also ama-CIO. So umsebenzi wabo was to work with ZEC to try and do gerrymandering uma constituencies, to intimidate our voters, to gather some data. Ezinye izindlela zabo, they are both covert and overt. Ukuthi kulunye bakwenza kucacile kube lunye bakwenza njengoba ngesikhuluma ngakho sekubonile leyo sonke ukuthi ayi omunye ngona uColtate approach abayaba ngo3 lapha omunye ufakele camouflage ayivunyelwe camouflage eZimbabwe yabo peace but lo behleli phansi siwile fake camouflage ingwane behleli phansi abamphendula umphendula okutshengisa ukuthi vele these guys are out there for the world to see ukuthi iZimbabwe ngeyethu you can't do anything.
Qinisweni besibona before or besizwe uzothiwa kurigiwe or that ngibona I think ngibona ku Twitter bona ku Facebook khulunywa ngama exit poll surveys. I didn't understand. Do you think umuntu osekhaya whether emadrobheni or emakhaya do they understand ukuthi kwezakalani kubana are they informed ngezinto zonezana ukuthi ba resist or banikeze leyo information abayicelwayo?
The main problem ekhona eZimbabwe ukuthi both the opposition and not only in fact it's more than two parties. The opposition opposition wonke ZanuPf, Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, nama NGOs who get the money to be educating our voters are not doing that. So ama Zimbabwean voters abawazi vele ukuthi bale right. I-right ayaziyo ukuthi kumele ngifike ngane ngifaka uqala lapho ngifuna khona kuphela.
Ungathenanzelela most of the times like you get to understand some of the rules. I was shocked. I was watching bebala nje president officer banebala lama agents wakhe bafake inqumbi yama-spoil one side bebabhekisa labantu bebabonisa ukuthi no ma u-ex wakhe ngadlula kancane so i-rejected, u-ex wakhe ngagcwala kakhulu ngani uyaphuma futhi i-rejected ngani inke yakho ayibonakali kahle. They seem to have a book of those rules. But now is why is that information not available to the general public and ZEC? It's like they did less in educating the public in, because it's I think it's unfair. The number of the spoils that have been coming in, you can realize no somehow lack of voter education a corner from our people or the general electorate. So would you say also Uti ZEC has done less in educating Abantu on how to vote and lokuthi paper labo ligcwaliswa njani?
ZEC, I think in terms of voter education they've been lacking for a very long time. Like you're saying, because it doesn't take ukuthi bahambe physically. They can do this, they get the money, they can do this even good television ukuthi kwenziwa kanje because bangathi bahamba physically. Abantu baseZimbabwe they are so polarized politically. ZEC bayazi njengento yezana, so kuzahamba kuphela abantu bezana kuphela. I-CCC la ingathi educate abantu somehow they are wrong. But also you get to understand because kulama machinations amaningi where ZEC is found wanting and the only party that defends them is ZANU. Always ungathi ZEC iphambanisela there is only one party that is going to defend them, is ZANU. And then you ask yourself, why is it defending them? It's because ZANU is benefiting from what ZEC is doing. So in line yokwehlukanisa is very thin.
But you agree with they could have done maybe even small clips in, because nowadays you can do
social media
tutorials, farmer tutorials on how to fill in that ballot paper.
There's a lot of laziness. Lama NGOs, other than ZEC kuphela, like I said, ama NGOs, kulama NGOs,
and the responsibility
umsebenzi wabo is to work with the people. But lao futhi they are partisan. Bona instead of educating people on our rights of a voter and how to vote, they go around trying to influence people to vote the opposition. So at the end of the day, they further polarization instead of educating our voters.
Would you say also it's the same reason why kugcine ama NGOs amaningi. I think I'm not sure if it's this year. Deregistered and stuff like that. Would you say it's the same reason?
It's two-pronged, double-pronged. Because all NGOs are dealing with human rights. They were busy exposing ZanuPf. And ZanuPf, as a guilty party, cannot allow that because Gibo is a regime change agenda. But there is also a fact behind that because these NGOs who funds them is the West. And very they are funded for regime change agenda. Kuma documents they hardly ever talk ill about the opposition, and they hardly ever discuss or talk about any other opposition party. If you are not the mainstream opposition that they are co-funded with,
so
they don't exist to them. Even was the MRP 9, nobody cares about NGO because they are not CCC. So at the end of the day, you realize not only are they there to further a regime change agenda, but they are also influencing. If this regime change happens, it benefits the party.
So, are you saying they are part of a regime change agenda, or they wish if that happens, then they can benefit because they're also part of these voices that we're calling for a regime change agenda?
They are singing the tune of the fund. The funder has a particular preference. Kuma parties as Zimbabwe. And they are funded to further that agenda. So you don't get the funding. We do have some NGOs that have self-funded, which are pushing our SDGs. But at the end of the day, because they are not in the pockets of a certain political party, because they want to be in the middle of the road, they are not getting the funding. Because the funding comes with AMA conditions. So these NGOs are furthering an agenda of a certain funder, which agenda is to benefit a certain party.
So in future, if you labana ingathi sase blink, but sihlule khona apho kwezama NGO. We saw kuma what kuma polling stations amanye kuthiwa ama ballot paper awakafiki or ayashota. What was that?
It's one of the funny things because
for me that was embarrassing because I think I was in the office telling my South African friends vote is Zimbabwe and all that, and then later on one comes and shows me for Nuti. Do you know how embarrassing that was? Do you know how embarrassing that was? Like because basically hope and when hope guys, things might change. I mean, we are Yabantu you're thinking whatever that might happen, we welcome it. And we have been hearing about the new dispensation, maybe things are gonna be better. And then while you're busy bragging to people, you hear there's a shortage of a mere ballot paper. What was that?
Into a ama ballot paper, ZEC was given 5 years to prepare for this election. During these 5 years, these guys have been earning. Now, let's say, fine, we didn't know who is going to participate in the election.
Because that's their.
But now,
that's where that's what they're saying. Look, there were a lot of court cases, double candidates by CCC, and
what a lame.
All that affected them into printing. Our local authority, our councillor. So their defense is in that they did not know who was a contest, so that could delay to print the paper.
But now the problem is, candidates. Paper abuye lokho lawo ama double candidates akhona.
So
and ama court cases akade khona, there was no court case ebisithi khiphana ama double candidates. The court case that was there ibisithi bona abantu be CCC but submit ama nomination papers late. Who told these people? Because the guys abayibo akade the guy obehambise these guys who court esithi bahambisa amaphepha late. One is not from Bulawayo, behambise iBulawayo ama candidates akubulawayo, right? Awube ngekho ene nomination court. Umuntu ovuke kuseni wabala ukuthi okay lokhu ubhalise ngesikhathi esithile, and there were people from ZanuPf abebelawe entwe after the closing was in time in nomination court.
So then are you saying that's
yeah rari ngubani ohambisa umuntu ecourt? Wathi yena uhambise late ama
there were candidates that actually submitted.
Are you saying that was only supposed to happen kuBulawayo kuphela? If that no, I'm just saying if that argument had to hold some order, it was supposed to happen kuBulawayo because that's where indaba yama court was there with this other
the people that behangiswe a court kuBulawayo 12 contestants the parliament, 12 aspiring parliamentarians, but we shorter amaphepha local authority, ama councillors. Ubani bebahambise court. Then Harare futhi the same thing.
So would you say
this was deliberate? Yeah, it was well calculated because these are the strongholds.
Who gets to benefit there when something like that happens?
It's ZanuPf, obviously.
In what way?
If these guys Abantu are disenfranchised, Abezanu maybe already that this briefing, you know, the guys, this is how we're going to do it. And Abezanu pela ungabona ungasavotanga, you have to answer for it within the party. So
you get questions.
The idea was to say, okay, kulabantu be diaspora abuyile lapha, some of them but they booked.
Yes.
So they wouldn't be there for that long. So one because they are considered to be opposition supporters. Then abanye bazakhala betafile because usually abantu be opposition vele apathy babahamba phambili. So the idea was to frustrate them ukuthi bangavoti. Then izanu ithola chance yokuthi or reduce ama margins. Bazavota abanye but abanye bazakhalala, so the margin is reduced.
Vele phela we won't know ukuthi igenge eningi ehambile. I mean we were told of people that went back home ukuthi basawopheka badle baphenduke or come back tomorrow. Who knows?
And the other school of thought I spoke to a CCC guy. He's saying ukuthi no, abantu laba idea was for them to pass abantu also extend voting from other constituencies coming from voter. But now social media is awash with the
to say if masivile ngo1 sizavala ngo1. I'm looking to kulabo that are supposed to vote. Kulama khehla that are supposed to vote. Abanye abantu they've got chronic illnesses. Abanye abantu they've got to attend to families and kuvotwa.
Yeah, that's true.
On open grounds, ezikolweni, not
distances.
So if you're saying I've been there 6, I must wait up until I voted 1. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, what does it say about the whole election process on this one?
This throws the credibility of our elections into the bush because I've already spoken about intimidation that was happening. We now already ama observers amanye izulu achile ahamba
so
kulabantu abavote kumnyama bekhanyiselwa ngamatorch kungela gate Mnangagwa uyethi nesithi ugate usukhona, but his lie now has been exposed. Abantu bese bevota so count ama ballots ngetorch yefoni
amakhandlela
yabona amakhandlela. Now how credible can that election be? Yabona then there were fears futhi ukuthi laba kade bevote kusuku ngibona uThemba Mliso sithi abantu befaza abaqotshiweyo sebejikile futhi now they are intimidating voters presently bangena ema polling station.
They were not hiding phela
abafihli voted endle. So at the end of the day this election vele credibility yakhona even yona izeki iyodwa lapha yana iyazi ukuthi there's no way this election can be credible. There's absolutely no.
I heard of stories at somewhere Matobo of ama election observers afike ayalela ukusebenza They were actually like denied. Even after undergoing training by Zeke over 3 days, they went there, they're not allowed to. And as you were saying, social media, yes, as much as it is helping in showing us ukwenzakalani, but what can the citizens do? Because I mean, if you look, the police kule side abalithatha as much as bangasoke baphume obala bathi this is the side that we're taking, benzeni abantu nxa kusenzakala izinto ezinjengazo, who do they go to, where do they report? Ngoba bayisaba lokho emapholiseni babo sabo amapholisa angikhona baye kuphi?
That's where the problem is, especially with the African politics. Because at the end of the day, abantu bangakwata kakhulu, they will render Zimbabwe ungoverning. Is that what we want? That's not what we want. But that's the only option that is there right now. Or we have some people who are tired, who military, basically, no. We can't take this rubbish anymore. Then we get another Niger, we get maybe another Mali or Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, Zimbabwe comes of another
from
such
that
move, and we have seen Uti Amasocha Tata over. Still, its suppression, it increases.
Yeah, it
becomes worse. Like what we have in Zimbabwe right now is because ZanuPf is a puppet in the hands of Amasocha. So now we are told Mnangagwa. Of course, the president is benefiting, but there are people within ZanuPf who are not benefiting. I will show you last time Mnangagwa, everyone was Zanu. What Mnangagwa feeling they endorsed him. Mnangagwa tema is a G, the same structure voted for forced retirement from the party. Jonathan Moise Mnangagwa is now our candidate. So it shows there is a third force, a third hand, which is
behind the scenes.
So at the end of the day, Amasocha Tata over. And right now, you was Bambile.
So if you are saying that, are you saying it's useless to vote in Zimbabwe?
In a way,
because the way you are sounding, it's like you are saying it's no use to have even the elections.
It is useless to vote hoping to remove ZANU from power. But fine, local authorities, it does. Of course, it's ZANU looking but it does help here and there because we have seen like people who have been with us in my trenches for a very long time who understand our problems.
Yabantu.
Because we've been crying, backbenchers, especially from Matebele. Who are not representing us then.
Before the baby season right now, so vote you extend. Understand you I go shoot my paper. Kula mapaper ngazange shoti. Avuke igcwele ezindlini zabantu. Etshela abantu ukuthi do not vote.
Do not vote.
What do you take of that? Because they the face opposition leader uNelson Chamisa kungathi nguye othi ebantwini linga vote. So there are two schools of thought. Abanye bathi ikwenziwe iCCC. Abanye bethi it was ZanuPf in this other end. What is your observation with that move? Yokuvuka kulamapo amaflyer angashotanga anamala shot le amaballot lawa kade colorful ngazange shot ebigcweza indlu zabantu eballot
now we need to ask ourselves right, if people don't vote, who benefits? Is the incumbent. Chamisa is so desperate ukuthi abantu bavote, and he wants them to vote en masse. These guys are rigging us because imagine even nine. So he wouldn't then turn around and tell abantu ukuthi bangavote esebenzisa futhi isithombe sakhe.
So nxa yena befuna ukuboycott bezophuma phela
these elections very
kodwa abanye ngokuhlakani kwabo bathi bona so ngenzeka. Remember umuntu lo yabefuna ukuba le evidence yakhe ukuthi ngihlala ngitshela ukuthi abantu bayatshontsha amavoti. So mawukuthi asanqobanga izinto zokusebenzisa zine zokubonisa ukuthi hayi la bantu bebele mzamo
This is what they were doing.
ukuthi njani asinqobanga because bavuke batshela abantu bethu behambe vote
Yeah, but then
so lapha ebese le evidence kuwe ibathi yini ngamavile vele ukuthi something like this happened because our people didn't vote because most of them they were notified bavuke kunama flyers alobuso bami ukuthi ungayi ukuyavote.
Yeah, but that is illogical because since 2000 we have heard from the days of the MDC elections being contested and protested. Ukanjwa ama-court cases, amaya overturned after 5 years. The MDC was rigged.
Yes.
2002 same thing, 2008 something like boycotted. So Chamisa is not so naive ukuthi usezasebenza this ethembe ukuthi uzobuya back ayikhoti ayazi ukuthi vele it won't rule in his favor. So this shows ukuthi the people who could have done this ngabantu bezana. Maybe here 50 fast because most of the
bemfurushwa njalo ukuthi maybe songaba yiyo ifast but
and where were these papers found?
Atholakala
emakhaya. Asematown. Lapho uChamisa athola
ale strong khona.
Not emakhaya.
Yes.
But bungozi bama poster la bana uyabazi. I-poster ele face yomuntu ingozi. Usungabe ubhali lokubhalileyo abantu will still go for the face.
Ustike iface la kalula uyamngcolisa and uyampromote.
Yes. So see ama poster lawana sengatshintsha okunye asazi ngoba ama results asazobuya. One thing enyakade sisazoyithinda is it wise into eyenzwa ngabantu? I think especially on social media people are already publishing ama results okuthiwa yiwo. Are those results official? Singathi yiwo ngoba siyakwazi sometimes alokutshintsha ngokuhamba kwesikhathi.
Ama results can only be official nxa ise-announced yi-ZEC, but there is nothing wrong with somebody posting ama results as they are posted outside polling stations.
Because it was more from pictures that were coming from
ukuthi abantu ba-inflate or ba-deflate ama figures. And we have got a serious problem with ama Zimbabweans sikhamba phambili nge-fake news.
Too much.
So at the end of the day ugcina ungasakwazi
umama efabiwe funerals
yikuphi ongamanga yikuphi. So it causes a lot of confusion. And the other problem is like yena uChamisa ngokwakhe.
I wanted to touch on that. Ngoba ngiyabona victory is certain, all those things.
Because it also declared very
isn't that immature?
He did that even last year time.
Yes.
And this then puts impilo zabantu ku-date. They did it again in 2008. Otenda idibele lapha. They called them press conferences. But isesiwinile vele. And they are using this to play around with people's emotions. Because was like 2008, I was there covering for an international publication, and we published the story. Our results are at a month, a week or two after the elections, because our results are posted outside polling stations. We published the story. We know there's going to be a runoff. But they called press conferences here. Because they want to work on the anger of the people. You remember what happened last time? Abantu bathi bona bedujulwa. But sebetshele what was winile, but they are holding ama results.
But don't you think ukuthi they don't have any other means, because the writing will be on the wall, like what you're saying, ukuthi in as much as is having announced, like balama polling agents in each and every places where voting is taking place. They've got these official forms or sheets from the presiding officers. They take pictures, so they've seen these numbers. They can put these numbers together, and the writings on the wall, which they have won. But someone out there who's meant to announce what they have won is not willing to announce. So would you blame them now for claiming victory if you have won? Because if you have won, why would you wait for someone to tell you that you've won when you're winning?
So the problem is, like I said, it's not wrong. Mabe poster ama figures are new. But now these guys, kusa vote kwa my constituency, when they are declaring that already you have won. So what I'm saying, because akukabalwa kwezinye indawo, and kula mama results like kuma rural areas angakabuyi. Already when I are telling people who social media ukuthi you have won. So if they were posting izinto eziyizo bethi hayi sesiwinile, naka ama results
Yeah.
lapha silalo
Aphelele.
mayebona umuntu wakho uyabehleli ku Twitter ebhala ebeqeda ukubhala a celebrate after ngesebhala uthena sewini la a celebrate uthi siyabonga Nkulumani selifaka ubani ukuthi ngesikhathi celebrate lapha usewinile
ubengekho
ubengakwathi Nkulumani kuwine bani of which ama results eNkulumani akuya la wakho futhi so at the end of the day they are just I problem enkulu ukuthi i-CCC lezana ama parties angu2 afana nayo asebenzisa amagama ahlukeneyo I always say ukuthi i-CCC is ZanuPf using false identity because at the end of the day i-aim yabo or their main focus is on power retention
kuphela no it's nothing to do with people
exactly
yeah
so bona akufunayo ukuthi people would rather die belwela mina and yabe sithi bekuthi defend your vote we didn't see uChamisa somewhere esithi angisuki lapha ikwemvote khona ekuwadzana I'm defending my vote he wants to vote
take pictures
babuke ku TV babe be Twitter wena udefenda ivote yakhe last election 2018 people died to go and defend your vote these people are stealing your elections like one he wasn't there people got shot he's called to a commission he says those people are stupid
So are you saying he's someone that does not lead from the front?
he doesn't we saw Umoke Tsvangirai for all his faults Umoke Tsvangirai would not say as a protestant angayi
wayesiba phambi
Tsvangirai somebody dabu ikhanda le maduku ingalo le
Don't you think ukuthi yena is a leader now in a situation esikhona le situation eyikhona maybe during the times of Tsvangirai so kuhlukele and you really want to make it easier for let me say in this case the ruling party
to get to him
ukuthi make it easier for him to be arrested make it easier for him to be put behind bars for breaking rules.
That's where the problem is if I value you I wouldn't wish you to get into a position mina ngafuna ukuba yiyo so yena if he values life yakhe kangako liberty yakhe kangako ukuthi yena he cannot go ejele he cannot die it means when la you should die you should value your life akutshela ukuthi more lokhu kungakubulalisa ngakubophisa asingakwe
so
if a believer ukuthi it's worth it kayenze njengabo Mgabe ayenze njengabo Tsvangirai ayenze njengabo Job ahambe yena abonise ukuthi kumele kwenziwe njani hayi ukuthi ahlale in an armchair atweete ukuthi defend your vote esazi ukuthi sungabulawa this Tinashe Chitsunge guy died banengi abafana oTandare Gift Tandare got shot their families and I became emotional for my family kaTandare because I saw umama wabantwana laba esehlule ufundisa abantu bakhe ebuye lapha watshelwa iMDC yamtshela ukuthi ebuye baleka indoda ibulewe yena kwathi ungakhulumi nepress aqala ukulandela ubusuku she was busy morning abantwana abancane abangu3 two of them girls kwathiwa vele wena kumele ulandele indoda yakho because uyakhuluma she ran away wabuya la uthe mayifika la mayitandare sithi okay ngicela lenzisize le problem enje kwathiwa kuyele eZimbabwe la baleke khona uye kuya lencwadi from your district ikhuluma umuntu nomuntu eTrusi we're talking here in a world of technology ukuthi this guy could have just called
exactly bacheke bekhona la
wathola information
plus umuntu lo umuntu abantu splash emaphepheni emabhukwini bayamazi ukuthi uchiye ifamily uchiye ufazi izithombe zofazi zaziphume kuma newspaper wahlupheka uremember abantu abakhe bathwala enzima umama bese bahambisa esikolo ukuthengisa amatamatisi so at the end of the day kumele si avoid izinto ezinjengalezo ukungaphoseli abantu in the line of danger umuntu oza benefita kulawo ma elections ngoye kumele aphume phambili ayengena
uzathi kubenefit isizwe sonke phela ngoba ubuya noshintsho
isizwe sonke sibenefita njani ngoba these guys
uthi uzayenza ungcono kulalo wenzayo yes
uTsvangirai abe interview kakhulu indoda lo uthe maye engene kuma ku January I met him.
Prime Minister
at that time. Yeah.
I met him at What he gave me, I'm going to, because I know you, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to talk to me. He tells me what I know, but I will tell you, I drink tea with this guy every Monday.
Yeah.
This guy has changed. He wants change in Zimbabwe. I met him SNT.
Yeah.
Where he event I organized where he the economist that magazine. He told us I'm a journalist. What he lean I'm a journalist in a private meeting. Any part of what I child Zimbabwe. He never coach investment.
Is that coming from Twangirai?
You know, but she
what is given in Thailand is not going anywhere. I'm talking about things here as a Baluel of my newspaper. Search them online and find them.
So Lababantu,
so these people can gain our power, they forget. That's why even the MPs were going
Don't you think that's the problem with like what you said with African politics? So there is no servant leadership. Most of them really is for self-enrichment and in a right. I think that will fast forward us to the results that we are getting. We are seeing new faces that are coming in. Some results have been confirmed. With the observation, if you look at especially the urban votes, you are because of the technology, access information. Looking at I think it took totalizing, right? Totalizing, took all the seats and MPs, and then some with Oshtunguita and all this, Harare as well.
Yes.
I'm not sure what TV is what Harare, but some of the we won't it's cool.
I think for the first time, Ibulawayo is into Esbukwayo. Number one, if I Yabantu who have persevered, I'll talk about Upachila. Politics.
Yeah.
We saw his yes. So this is a servant leader. And what no.
Let's do something. Yeah.
And we know knowing Upachila is a friend.
Yeah.
He's been a friend for a very long time. I know what we have an MP who is not going to be a backbench.
Yes.
Talk about what desire.
Yeah.
We know what desire. We are Chisega.
Yeah.
Comes to my son. We are Chisega when it comes to deal with the atrocities. When it comes to do with the human rights abuses. He's an artist. Artist way to. They are going to be represented. While in our radio, while in our busy, but at the end of the day, we know we are going to be represented. David Coltart, incoming mayor, is also somebody that I know. Minister of Education, of Higher Education, we worked on a plan to repatriate a teacher as Zimbabwe. Our Elapa is menial jobs. What you know, we are short my teacher, and some of the teachers are short up on my mates, nice in our phone. I contacted him via Isawima Joyce to
Yes.
Pure numbers we spoke what you know we repatriated around 300 teachers.
Wow.
Most of them from Matebele. And Ukoltat is a lawmaker. He has lived in Bulawayo Pensai for a very long time. And I know Uguti Irot Ekoblawayo Beskala the TTI.
Yes.
Every motion of parking. For the first time he's going to deal with that. He's somebody he's going there, I think, as a last push to right the wrongs. And Bulawayo, I believe, is in safe hands, not only in Bulawayo. We interviewed AVG News some guy okuthiwa ngumqondisi Ncube
Yes.
weMatopo.
Yes.
He's a visionary.
Yeah.
Kuze kwakhuluma the national leadership ePusi yathi kanti why is he representing a what this guy?
I asked him. I sent him a message. I asked him ukuthi kahle why engekho le, but I mean it's politics sometimes usuke ungasakhetha but yes
Don't get manje in politics.
He's a hard worker.
Ego Greenwell.
Yes.
He's a
He's a
business
speaker,
acumen and
he
he's
is.
somebody who has already been working what sathi sikhuluma la wathi ngaze ngidliwe angimi ekade ngikwenza. But continue.
We have got people like the finance minister, people with the whole financial power in the country, people that could make things happen. Isibonile Wi-Fi lapha nebisikone country park.
Yes.
Noma ngizothanganisa yethuliwe.
Akuthe no internet access.
Yeah.
Connected but no
Isibona,
internet access.
Yeah. Singazi njalo. Someone like Mthuli who had all the financial power to things were not starting to happen in country park. They were sincere or they were just electioneering, but people were starting to see things happen in country park. How does someone like that lose?
To Pasho umfana nje osamncane osakhulayo.
I think Pasha is 28, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
There are
He's a
several
young
factors involved. The main one being abantu bezanu bacawuthi abantu bayizithutha. The reason why many Zimbabweans are outside the country is because of economic downturn eyakhozwa yizanu lemsebenzi yayo. Mthuli is the finance minister. He's challenging in a city where pain the economy efileyo is the highest felt. Uhambe umntwini ongasebenziyo ongakwaziyo ukuthi uzolala edlele umfakele iWi-Fi. iWi-Fi is the last thing acabanga ngayo.
Yeah.
And nxa eseku-Wi-Fi kwampana he gets to know ukuthi iphathi yakho le yikupho okubi ekwenzayo. So we are bringing information closer to him.
Yes, exposure.
Ezabenza kuzonde more. Imali but that you are clinging on to. Isipogo ayisebenzi imali ezimbabwe. But this person is blaming you for all these things. That's the first point. The second point being when it comes to Zimbabwean election, we're having a polarized society. Abantu bakobulawayo, zakhuluma bakobulawayo. They blame ZanuPf for everything. And rightly so. So wena nxa uzobuya futhi kibo futhi represent ZanuPf. Bona sebazitshela ukuthi into ezakhipha ZanuPf yesikhamba. And into ezokhipha ZanuPf bebezitshela ukuthi vele yi-CCC. Go there against CCC. Umthuli vele it was written in the stars ukuthi is going to lose and is going to embarrass himself.
Uthathe lapha uSandra naye.
Awusamhambelana.
Awuzwa umfana sekhuluma ezinye indebe lapha nethi nguyozathu uSandra Ndebe
From ngemuva.
Enye into ukuthi uyabona abantu abasha babe bengena lapha ya izanu iloku yindlela kwayo ukuthi ungacontesta ungazudliwe uba yishadow
council
uyabephiwa ama-benefits acisha lingane la council. Would you say Sandra uthola i-fallback position? She knew she was going to lose.
And vele uyi-chairperson of young women for ET thing for the Bulawayo chapter.
So bekwazi vele ukuthi yena usengu-poster girl wezanu. She has always been u-poster girl wezanu uSandra kusukela ngeboramba imakashinga. So yena she went there with nothing to lose. Ubethatha i-chance ayaziyo ukuthi vele la impumela yini.
Uzodonate laphana izinto eziningi.
Themba vele la yakazange athola i-check nama-result.
Usho bekwazi. So are you saying ukuthi you said something very interesting to Philippa Netiela? Abantu bakobulawayo are you saying ukuthi vele ungazofeel idonki against ZanuPf? Bakobulawayo will vote that.
Dala bamudabe ngabatsho njalo. Remember ukuthi kulesikhathi lapho uSwangila waxotsha khona ama-MPs.
Yes.
Uthe nxa ixotsha ama-MPs wasuke Harare. Izapho bengani singena manje ifuna uku-rider on i-support ye-MDC ngaleso sikhathi. Swangila wasuke Harare wakobulawa wathi abantu be-MDC bengafundi.
Okay.
Izalo yabe winner ngama-numbers wakuncane. So whatever, that's why even lama double candidates I knew mina ukuthi vele angeke ngiwine because uChamisa uthe mayesukuwo esithi lapha sikhamba lobani
abantu babamba khona
bahle
phakathi.
kwaba Iqembu.
Would you say now that's the difference between rural electorate the urban electorate, in that rural electorate that's not a mix kakhulu?
Yes.
Because if you look at, especially people will blame the rural people for voting otherwise, for voting
yes.
ZANU.
Always been the
But
case.
people then will tell you, no, we know Jofi. So if Jofi is always here with us, Mbizingwe, so Jofi has a ZanuPf.
So votela.
We will choose Jofi over
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah.
Would you say that that holds Iqiniso?
I will talk about the rural electorate as a Matebeleland because they've been the most swinging of votes.
True.
2000, MTC at figure. I think it lost only 2 seats.
Yeah.
If no obet why
Yes.
ite ngawutswangirise ngene ku-GNU wa-appointa only 3 ministers from Matebeleland. But lo uyabheda lo. Sizambonisa. They started voting ZANU. Kuthe and enye into eyenza kube njalo ukuthi some of the MDC MPs bengathi abasebangasabuyi ku-constituency plus i-MDC iyenze lokho esikwenza kuma urban centers ukuthi iyadonsa umuntu ongasowalapha ifika imphosele. You have already said ukuthi abantu bavotela umuntu abamaziyo, but abantu baseMatebeleland you cannot guarantee except abasebhinga.
Binga has never
went election bavotela abantu.
Yeah.
Because I think abantu baseMatebeleland emakhaya, they are the most politically educated people.
Okay.
That's why behlala beswinga. Except ibhinga, as I've said, le Bait Bridge. Bait Bridge abukwazi vele izanu izathatha. But lawa amanye abo Plantry, i-Plantry town ngathi esiye ku-CCC. Uyabona? Cholocho North iye ku-CCC. Cholocho South igcine 5 ama-wards ngathi eze ku-CCC. Angazi kugcine uhamba njani. But at the end of the day, these people are well informed. And I think le ndaba eGukhura Wundi yabahlakaniphisa kakhulu ukuthi you can't bring a stranger because abantu-trust. Bakufunda umpana ukuthi nxa umuntu esingamaziyo lapha kumele ngasimtrust nebuthunyiwe.
But you find people indawo zokuxhumana Jofi bethethisa kakhulu blaming the opposition people will be insulting the people of abantu bakithi afana abantu becholocho ukuthi you guys votela izanu.
Yes.
Bese ngizibuza ukuthi kanti i-democracy yini? Are we also being what we blame others to be, in that we are not asifuna ukwekela abantu
tolerance
what we want? Because base kanti abantu labenza so why lokho libavotela? Twas ukuthethiswa impela serious abantu sebeze bechothoswa ngobuzwe. Abantu bakithi abaphuzi vele ukubiza abantu ngezindawo qala ukuthethisa ngezindawo njengathi navezla sivalnary khona kucholocho abafuna upractice ukuthethisa bayathethisa kithi ngenye imini
zizakhala.
Kuyinto embi ukuthi abantu bathuke, but kukabili futhi lakho because ungathi uyakhangela okokuqala umuntu yalo othukayo, especially ngesikhathi kuthuka abantu becholocho nge-by election. Abanye ngihamba kuze right wona ngitshela nxa uvele eMatebeleland uthuka kanje ethi wena uvela ngaphi ngikutshele ukuthi u-MP wakho
before ukhuluma
so but uphinde futhi fine umuntu abantu abaye bevotile vele bona because akula muntu omele avotele mina into engiyifunayo. Mina kumele ngihambe ngevotele into engiyifunayo.
Absolutely.
Ngulo lalo uvota ngenxa ukuthi kukhale njani ngesikhathi kukhuluma.
Yes.
So uvotele yena umuntu amaziyo kumbe ilizwi lifikile kuye. But also you cannot blame abantu abathukayo because who is responsible for this anger esebantwini? Who is responsible for this polarization esebantwini?
Okay.
Is these people ababe bevotele. IZANU brought so much anger ebantwini kakhulu abaseMatebeleland. They brought so much anger ebantwini baseZimbabwe and bafundisa abantu beZimbabwe i-intolerance. So nxa wena unganitolerate lama sakutolerate umuntu okutoleratayo usetolerate isitha sami because yibo futhi abathi pasine imando is an enemy. So nxa kuyukuthi mina engavumelani lawe sengiyi-enemy kuthi lawe yi-enemy ovumelana lawe uvumelana ne-enemy, so by extension say enemy. So it's two ways to employ, and the only person who can stop this is ZanuPf.
So would you say wena now kuhle yini ukuthi umuntu mayevota like we compared rural vote to the urban electorate ukuthi urban most of times bahamba le party but emakhaya bahamba lo muntu
choose umuntu
wena with your analysis okungcono ikuphi for abantu what do you think because those are the choices either they will choose a person or they will choose a party
ngikale iqondisa ngapha ngithe i-rural matebeleland
okay
mashonaland
it's a completely different story
lapho ibhole kusayisidlala ubalalisa sabafana lilalela khona ngale those people don't care bavotela iparty that's why uyabukwazi before ama elections are announced ukuthi hayi kubo mtasa kubo uzumba
mara
izumba yabile sisi west zumba north zumba but singakwe bona ama numbers dana be emakhaya lana phela sibe masibheka ama numbers ama winnings maybe urban area umuntu yabe winning 300 400 winning 600 200 100 but mase time emakhaya sokukhalo 65000 40000 50,000
are they justified
abantu labana bakhona
ba exist
ngakutsheka laba abantu aba exist babe zidlala
ku census babe yabutshela ukuthi hayi uzumba kulabantu abangaka
ngabaphilayo abantu baphilayo
for example eBhinga lapho kuwina khona i-opposition let me say ama figures abe compete la uzumba because these people are there
ngoba ngathi uzumba ya trend laba meme se uzumba uzumba ijoke
uzumba sematebeleni yibhinga
for the opposition
exactly
so iyazibuya yona
is abantu ba right yini ngokufika vele yindlela omele politics ihambe ngayo uyabona iANC la ngesikhathi sika Zuma ke yazama ukustaff abantu abangasibo balapha eGauteng abantu beANC bathi no basivotela abantu esingabazi umuntu umela avotele ngemsebenzi yakhe
okay
sibe mass mina bathe some celebrating abantu beCCC ukuthi bayawinile ngabafanele bazi untuthuko la owine eGwanda isambodi esimbonayo imsebenzi ayenzayo ubhajela sikuma imsebenzi yakhe wonke umuntu wasemathebeleleni lo ngasupporti iCCC uthe but for imsebenzi kaBhajila going to vote him Obed Mpofu for all his iniquities. Mina was one person, I'm one person who can sit here and vouch for Obed ukuthi nxa engacampaign Obed ukuthi ufuna ukubuyela emkhosi vele zabe sithi Obed win enjalo ngoyisi that guy worked he continued kulezinye izinto abeziyenza I will tell you right now ukuthi umjidalwana kulamantwana basemathebeleni abaningi from even outside his constituents ababuye Fort Hela
bafunda
presidential scholarship uObethe bafahambisile not because he knows you no because upase kahle umzali wakho engamazi wahamba waya kuye ngogovernor wafika wathi umntana upasile ngicela ukuthi ama plus I'm one of the people that he offered. I was a junior policeman. Obethe offered me a plot Mnyamendlovu. Rich alluvial soils. Mayala, because Lami was drunk with opposition politics. He told me, "No, fans are going for me."
Was a sea.
Exactly. Kati singabe ngahle. Kasi somebody talk. We are saying vumela. But this is one guy who availed opportunities to abantu be constituency yakhe and even extended it esikhathi sengogavela. So umuntu onjalo ma ewina umusa Ncube. Cholocho sawo esasemthukela. This is not somebody esibe mazi njengomuntu wezana, umuntu esibe mazi ngemsebenzi yakhe. So these people must win. Because if you want to correct izinto ezirong, asicorrecteni singathi lokuhle kubi. Because at the end of the day,
the same thing you hear people, like what 9 people shouting, what 9 lit, is how this and that. But then his people will tell you
Kona wenzayo, water balls are being drilled, and things like that. Things are changing for the better.
Jonathan Moore, he worked.
But ndala what seven lapana mina nani ngisaqedlana lapana. Anko happy abadala balamanzi lapana, anko happy mdala. Ngiyazi liwinile kodwa what 7 anko happy abadala banathi amanzi angcolile lapana. Amanzi asondele. Lumgwaqo ngane ya grade lapana. usiyabhutsha khona phana cross
abadala sebetshela iqiniso manje
imoto ziyabhutsha khona phana ngithi sikulungise ngokwa ngoba December njiva izozitshive kahle
isikhathi sihambile sifuna ukuyalivala uhlelo imibuzo eminingi eminye sesingaphinda siphenduke sibili indoda lo uyabe ele wisdom le information
I think vele sokumele simbhuki up until
kuze kuphele yonke into
producer bazi bengathi bamfuna vele sokumele
siyagijima sibo
because these analyses are very interesting wena Jofi yazi there's one thing that I wanted to uthi sinzwisise lapha because ultimately ungathi wena we happy with these people that are winning but now the problem is people are saying if these winnings are only confined to local authority right like member of parliament up not phezulu it doesn't make any difference in that if you talked to previous councillors labo deputy mayor Mlandu labo madlala lapana ukuthi what's happening even in Ndaba senzakala E5 lapha they will tell you they were failing to fix the roads because things like roads belong to Izinara and even the problems with water projects, these projects are run by the provincial government and in as much as we have a councillor efisa ukwenzela abantu but as long engelamphathi like we've had other people bethi ungavotela lo umvoteleyo ongaripoti kimi so kungenzeka izifiso zakho oyizikhalo zakho zingafika lapho sifumile sifike khona ngenye into futhi esiobservileyo lokuthi ngithe ngokubulawa recently ngibona abantu bengamanzi ngenye ingqondo yathi maybe this might be deliberate uncitsha abantu amanzi ukwenzela ubusuku uyabona solution tezwe lapho kuluvive bekula mabhawuza impela alezidika zamanye amaphathi abantu bezonika abantu amanzi okuyi basic right abantu akushoti amanzi ikobulawayo emadolobheni but abantu bengelamanzi so lapha uyabonanzela ukuthi abantu they can't live without water meaning ukuthi amanzi lawana bengayekela ukuvota kahle babe kutsheliwe njalo ukuthi impompi zizovalwa njengalokho sibona ama video ase circulate around impompi sezivaliwe
because umuntu useluzile
so indlela nizama ukuthi uqondile yini ukuthi ubeke lo umfunayo ku local council but sokubuya ngapha engareport kulo onguyiboss yakhe in this case if Bajila won't report to Chamisa as the president still Bajila would have a difficulty in assessing or getting ama resources to make sure that whatever he wants to push or things that development afuna ukubuya la ayenze ibe khona so you might find yourself ukuthi njalo futhi bathi ukuthi ayikulo kusupport each uthola ukuthi my council la nje manje mayithanyelwe yonke so abanye babe lezikhiye phezulu ibe nama cabinet awo okwazi ukukhiya so makuthi uthi ayisibo bona bazakwenza kube nzima ukuthi ubonakala ukuthi uyasebenza njengomxolisi lapha because wena izikhiye zaphezulu ezilomnotho njenge this case ukuthi mali othi umthulo ngolesi case emali waye wena nikeze uphasha imali ukuthi afa umgwaqo eCountry Park
one thing about ZanuPf embi kakhulu
udlala abantu
ukuthi oqala they don't want to take the blame izanu ngathi lina libhizi liyatshontsha
abavumi
manager bawuthethi kula ma sanctions ikosehlule
iTCC
lapho ehluleka khona
it is because
of the central government there is devolution of power constitution they have never pushed for it to be implemented then we saw interestingly ngobulawayo abantu bathe kula ma potholes sesiwamenda thina we got a council is it abantu laba bemenda ama potholes kabagebhe futhi so izami ngakho izinto engakho these people we need to understand ukuthi iCCC from the days in NDC construct yani they are a construct of anger yabantu so bangakhipha ianger ya sebekhiphe isizathu sokuvotela
so they use anger lana
if they don't run down the cities they won't have anything to blame on ZanuPf so for them to be able to be voted again or for their party to completely take over ilizwe kumele bahlale besithi we cannot work as long kulezana kumele kuphume Mnangagwa or kuphuma president wezanu kungene thina so politics lane uhold abanye abantu at ransom umthuli is not the one who should give i-CCC kumbe ibulawe city council imali ibulawe city council has got its own ways legally of making money there is the biggest cash cow yebulawayo under ZANU government was Iqembu breweries ibithengisa emabhawa eNgwebo lapha bebe hire khona uJays besenze imali
kule part
bathe mabefika lapha is because bathe mabefika lapha
competition
they rented out ama-beer halls to their members but it's a privatizer agcina aba ngabachechi
asayenzi imali yakade
ayemalokishini emagwegwe bakhala abantu irenki sitshintshiwe umuntu obe ngukhansila osengu-chairperson waleyo ndawo we-CCC useyithethe isingeyakhe ukubhadalisa abantu ukuzopaka imoto abantu imoto sezirenka phandle indawo lesingeyakhe umfazi wakhe build ichurch kwesinye stand so these people exactly uzibuza ukuthi wena nxa kuyikuthi right central government ayibavumeli zonke lezi zinto why is it easy for them to sell ama stands
yes iyaba khona vele scandal yama stands
scandals amaneni they are busy selling these stands so at the end of the day they don't want to be genuine with the people okokuqala bayehluleka ngakho ukuthi baphe ngudobha noma mbani is a bootlicker ukuthi ngena ndoda then umsebenzi we-MP you spoke about abo budget umsebenzi we-MP ayisiwo ukudevelopa indawo umsebenzi ka-MP ngokuchaya umthetho this is why obudget amabesiya ngalo kumele befike belwele kakhulu ukuthi devolution of power
legislation
ibe implemented fully so that these people who local authority get all the power ukuthi lathi sibasole bengasela in iscapegoat njengoba ama sanctions kumele akhithe ukuze izanu isali yasela ama scapegoat ukuthi sehluleka ngenxa yama sanctions
ba ziwile lapha inkunzi ezinkulu lapha ezifana nabo Thembamliso labo Scott sakupwanya
after bringing uMayweather
abantu betukiza
kuthiwa
mavuku
mavuku
umuntu eliphathele uMayweather madoda lo Rigross limbone siphaqa to siphaqa liqeda lapho limenze lokele kwenza likwenziwa ama slay queen Tobela kulezi tatimali
aqede ngakukhombi
inkazana etatimali qede ngakukhombi bayibiza bethi ngicount park hayi bantu bemavuka afara ngiyamangasa mpela yena lezi lesincishiso uMayweather lena siyambona ngapithi uMayweather lo Rigross hayi bantu bemavuka afara ayikona
because ungayikhangela kanjani uScott bamthalele phansi uThemba ubebona mali ebhizi lapha ngathi uyasebenza
like enotoni
community work impela
and even in parliament he was one
abantu
abantu afana boThemba kuninde that Themba effect eParliament umuntu adekwazi impela ukuthi ephakamela izinto makumele lezi izinto ngazi lokuqila phakathi azisukumele impela akhulume wachawa lo mfana uDumba no Richard
Tsvangirai ngapha kobulawayo umodi la bayakhala abafana lapha ukuthi abantu uzokhatha imali ka supplies ngoba la umchayele nje
ngezinkulu lezi ngixola lapha abantu afana boRajmoti abo Thembamliswa abo Sakupwanya these are the people that you wouldn't expect ukuthi
bangaluza
ngabantu ade bengaluza what's your take on that
ngizabalanda ngamnye we3 uScott i-constituency ahambenye it's an 8-man constituency even kunguja praiser lo abamjayiva bonke bekuyaphuma okaKanye West
okay
lo yuzana umudi vele yena wayebenefit ekwenza bese parliament kobulawayo ukuthi i-MDC alliance yayifaka ama candidates ayi2 they were double candidates ungahlanganisa ama figures wabo beyi2 so this time vele it was obvious ukuthi uzochaya then the other one uThoba
uSakupwa uThemba
uThemba udlise ubamalo Themba namhlanje we-opposition usasusele isikhafu sika-ED.
Manje ungathenda irally yakhona before nje
kudala vote ED.
Yo.
Abantu behle bedla nxa ekuchama audios lapha u-ED right but kulabantu abamtshayelela phansi. So abantu laba behle bethi no. This guy kahle even ekhuluma parliament kodwa he cannot be trusted. Then kusifakelwa umuntu akathwa ngeRayi. Kulabantu abaningi kade bekuvotela because kungani uyasebenza bengakunanzeleli kahle ukuthi wena kuyiphi party. But these people feel indebted to uthwangela. So laphana uvela ubona uvela babe sebona uthwangela ukuthi uthwangela imap usibhekile uzabona
sifake umntana.
Yeah.
So but istance sakhe sokuthi consider defeat if you listen to the audio bonga impela abantu benothu nabamvoteleyo esitsho impela ukuthi hayi yena uyavuma ukuthi hayi lapha ngishiyele ngichayiwe impela ngifisela lo umunye ongenayo okuhle. What we take for a politician, I think is something that is not
asijwayela
ukujwayelekileyo elizweni lakithi.
Not only in Zimbabwe, in Africa.
Yeah, in Africa generally nje ukuthi umuntu
Themba has always been somebody who is ideologically driven. Lakho nokho kusupporta kwakhe Mnangagwa. If you listen well, ka support Mnangagwa as a person. Uyabe kuvuma izinto ezinhle.
Azibona
azenza.
Nami
ngiyabe ngisifuna.
Okay.
But we are in a polarized society. Which lives in a dichotomy. You are either this or that.
You must choose one. You can't be in between.
Exactly. But vele ungavela ubuye ngisezi politics eyiyo eZimbabwe. Ukalutshwana ukuthi into zakho zikuhambe.
So kumele ungole la.
Kuloku labhelana ukuthile.
Yadose kubiza. Bethi wena kwabajuma. Bethi namhla isiphetisi yakho
lapha kuyakula bayatha velo.
Ilo siyamazi.
Ubuye wathi but this guy vele is just a sinner.
Yeah.
Abavuma umuntu onobela ama views are different kula.
Yazi ukuthi ngoba semphinde sizoyivala. Ngifuna ukuthi manje usummarize what's happening. Siyakwazi ama results awakabi official amaningi akhona phuma akhona siwabonayo and isikhathi siphila kiso the age of social media amaZimbabweans mina ngiyawavuma ngokuspreada fake news but also ngiyawavuma ngokuspreada eziphilayo ezineqiniso. So abantu abaku diaspora kakhulu then bagcina abanye sebe confused bengakwazi ukuthi kwenzakalani kunama audios ngicela usummarize what's happening nge-election le lokuthi wena ucabanga ukuthi yini ezoyenzakala.
Isummary yami ukuthi election day is following the usual trends. Except of course where there are pockets of cities of pharmacies that have been exchanged. Like we know Ilupana, I think Ilupana is only 2 CCC. There's ZanuPf. Cholocho A1, I haven't confirmed here, but A1, Cholocho North, here with CCC. Then the rest, Ibulawayo, it was obvious. We know the CCC is Tatel, including the city Kamuti, the council, the Tombo, the Kitwin. Maybe Sasarala, Abantu,
is Tulo.
Yeah, it's Tulo Savanya, SAS. Then Ichitungu is CCC is confirmed, it 25 out of 25 for councils.
Wow.
Then eMart South ngani izami zenzela umathanda
igijima yodwa
city Plumtree town town vele siyakwazi. Then okunye okwenza ukuthi kube lama city angana exchange ama hands especially kuma councils ukuthi delimitation yezwe bebe check ukuthi abantu abaningi so bebe cut amanye ama wards
because of our numbers
egcwele abantu uthola ukuthi be W ward phakathi kanti this half vele benge CCC so is this delimitation otherwise ama margins of it difference ayakhubeka enjalo. So my take is that there is nothing new in this election except ukuthi delimitation ichinja ama seats amanye laphana but imagine yasalilingana. So my prediction is ZanuPf is going to take unfortunately 60% of the constituencies at least. Mnangagwa is going to scratch through kuma
national
presidential and is suffer continue for Zimbabwe. I don't know what is suffer continue, but of course I would say and I would put my head on the block and say I did this last time compared to regime Mugabe. I think Mnangagwa has done some progress of some sort. The good thing being implement what you know, he's 10 kilometers of and he's doing that. He's doing that. And the infrastructure and then into angaqala into akayichiye endleleni.
Okay.
And lo project angavela iqala.
Yaqhubeka iziye
but ama projects akawenza mostly they are national. So that's why local authorities abantu bezahlala bekwatile because he started national and emathebeleni I think he has tried ukuthi hayi abantu bemathebeleni lanikele ngani yathola ihlonipho ethi ubuyile pupu ematinopi wafika wa-erector some shrine siyamuze khuluma ngolobheni.
But that is manje abantu bakuzondela abanye konokuyana maybe people from outside
emotionalize everything. There is nothing eyenza ukuthi Mnangagwa angakhulumi ngolobheni. I can crack ama jokes ngolobheni. If we can crack jokes ngo God or Jesus Christ, uLobhengula lived yasimbonanga sonke le and he's my king nami. Akula who is nearer to Lobhengula than me. Mnangagwa by the fact ukuthi
is the president
Lobhengula obephethe ilizwe leliyana. La even as I'm party emotionally to but of course it's contested. It's a contested view.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, ezinye izinto lezi we must be able to joke about. That is a joke about uyanehanda. Sesikhuluma inhlamba.
Yes.
So there's nothing wrong with that. But productively, let me say, he tried. He's trying. Of course, it's not enough because he still presides over a party. Eyakhoza zonke lezi zinto kumele athi singabe sesikhuluma ngezinye izinto sezimore advanced
especially infrastructure
ukuxoxa eZimbabwe can say anything ngomnangagwa
akusafani la kuqala
akusafani la kuqala ukhuluma ngomgabe uyosuqhesha uza for peace yabona but fine kulokunye vela wenza wrong kunengi kakhulu kula wenza right kunengi kakhulu which he must work on but so we're going to continue suffering because Mnangagwa doesn't know how to control the economy. Ikacabanga when it comes to the economy, umthuli la ngayeza bisela vela ikacabanga when it comes.
Uqonda bazombisela umthuli.
Sebengambisela because bangamthanda. In fact, ukhanya zathi they are earmarking him for even a larger role with ZanuPf. Post Mnangagwa. Sekungenzakala umthuli abe vice president. Don't be shocked when I'm vice president. Athatha indawo kaCampro because they big. I talk to these guys. Bayambika kakhulu. So and even izinto ezenzakala emathebeleni ngikhuluma lo muntu othi ematopo umgwaqo uyawayidela. Esithi vele lo mthuli you are in the safe hands. Uyabona? But umthuli is failing as a minister of finance. So economically ZanuPf is going to continue ihlukumeza iZimbabwe and that's the main problem esilayo. Because ungazongeze ngibe free nxa ngivele ngizilambele
a quick one before sihambe lapha iBRICS ivalile namhlanje.
Yes.
BRICS summit was happening. Ibisifuna overshot indaba ye election. We saw
as a trade
Wagner leader Prigozhin. Ubuleyo Prigozhin.
Prigozhin la yedwa besazi.
It was obvious.
You don't cross with Putin.
No.
It was of Putin ekuzwa kuthiwa do you forgive? It some time.
Sometimes.
You know I forgive. Putin betrayal. This guy betrayed Putin.
He did.
Then wapinda wazezinkosi ngobeloke siya eRussia.
You don't move into Russia.
Ehambe waye America.
Ubonakala ukuthi uyakhona.
Was going to hunt him down. Satshintsha FSB. Ibiza mlandeli yombulala.
And siyabona lapha iBRICS something yavala today ibivala. What's your take on it?
Yeah, iBRICS ikabili. There is an argument for and an argument against. Oqala ukuthi iBRICS is here to challenge hegemony ye-West, especially our Britain institutions, because we know ukuthi Russia is an example right now. Ungavela uxabana le-America politically. uyali izinto abafuna uzenze iZimbabwe is another example. South Africa be threatened and futhi bakuchaya ama sanctions. Then you don't get the balance of payment support, you don't get lending support. So at the end of the day, if BRICS comes to challenge that hegemony, it creates a multipolar world. But now the problem is, if BRICS is membered other than South Africa, the rest of the countries then are dictators. And a dictator, dictators
yes.
Russia right now is causing havoc in Africa, Wagner Group. But keep a taste so as long as the West, Wagner keep a chop. They've done it in Mali, they've done it in Burkina Faso.
Happening in Niger. But ECOWAS is now threatening to retaliate.
Exactly. ECOWAS are putting a year better because the Hammer of France. So at the end of the day, we need Utama Africans are free Utas Ketele. Our friends, but also Africans were talking about the ordinary African. But right now, Africans, we don't benefit from either the West or our countries. So at the end of the day, we are moving from one oppressor to another. That's the problem.
We saw Sebe invite Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Iran. Do you see Zimbabwe in future being invited to be part of BRICS?
Unconfirmed reports ati Uchiwenga was here. Mnangagwa yena uthe kungayisikho ukuthi bekuvotwa ama elections ubeza kuyala and there is China izenzela amathanda eZimbabwe. China during the liberation struggle ibivele yona ihamba lezana. Russia ibihamba lezapho. So izanu lezapho zithi zibambene manje. We saw before the coup which went to Russia. We saw Iqembu La Bantu to Russia. So at the end of the day, there is no way Zimbabwe can remain outside. But now that will not change the fortunes of the ordinary Zimbabweans, because they're going there to loot whatever is coming. China is pouring in a lot of money in Zimbabwe, but it may not benefit. Some Chinese guys identified
yes. Wow. Asibonge uhlelo alupheli saqhubeka umsebenzi uyaqhubeka sazobuya futhi sithe namhlanje siliphathele isiqephu sizokhuluma ngokhetho ama elections aseZimbabwe kodwa siphinde sithinde futhi ezinye indaba. Siyabonga kakhulu. Campro media laphana salibona ebona ukuthi impicture le njani. Impicture hiyo.
Sopo.
Impicture ihamba phambili.
Sopo. Lawa yo producer wanzima kakhulu.
Elina vele oyi1 sizom interviewer sizokhetha ukuthi isikhetha muphi.
Izifuna kuyizwe zingemva kwecamera.
Hayi somvoza. Asibonge sayithethe indawo siyabonga kakhulu isupport sithe singekho yaqhubeka lisubscriber. I think bese 3000 something. We saw in our absence sigcine sesiku 4000 qhubekani manje sesibuyile asibuyanga sigalalekile sikhona sazobuya nje ama interviews amaningi
too much
liqhubeke lisupport please share i-broadcast ungathi so uphume episode thatha copy link ushare labanye abasekhaya sibonge kakhulu isambeli sethu ubhuti Mxolisi Ncube lapha from AVG News ezosianalyzela ukhetho lwaseZimbabwe sathinda kancane la ngeBRICS siphinde futhi sithi dudu lapha kumdeni kama-eli noma viri njobe chilo mfowethu lapha mfowethu sayithethe indaba abantu sibavalelisa
ya njengoba sichilo salithina ke noma sa embethwe life lemnyama mfowethu maviri lapha ela isambeka kungesonto silandele ukubeka uma-eli kwakunzima impela uyilahla because uyazi ukulahlekelwa ngabantu ababili same time awazi ukuthi ukhale ngaliphi lihlo uvale liphi. It was very difficult but sithi thina dudu umndeni kamaviri Temikosi Mpofu Shaba hayi alehlanga lungehlile siyabonga kakhulu sibonga kakhulu futhi lapha ku director and chairman we AVG News lingakhohlwa futhi ukusubscribe khona lapha ku AVG News lizinto zichisa zinjalo podcast yabantu isebenzisa ne AVG News so ucubungula lezi nhlelo zokhetho lizolephela ku-announce impela kuzokwenza ama-inauguration uthe uzabe sivakatshela lapha ezosihlebela ezinye yabe ezithwele njengoba lemzulu ukuthi ulonyana kuyi-information yangasilapho thina uthatha ngaphi
asazi sayithethe indawo
Thank God.
Siyabonga.